All right, guys. So we're going to continue on our theme from last week, which was being able to withstand the transitioning of the seasons and the busyness that comes up with this season. You know, we're all planning for vacations. There's all these festivals that come up and all that. So how to transition? And one of the ways of doing this, because fall, autumn is very much associated with flightiness, air, you know, kind of being untethered, cold and dry. One of the ways of doing it is doing, of course, stabilizing and energy increasing or heat increasing yogasanas. Encourage the two chakras. Chakra number one, which is Muladhara chakra, which is situated in the coccyx area and associated with the coccygeal plexus. So that energy, it's kind of energy circle or energy area that people have. Is kind of your foundational chakra or foundational area, where it is associated with stability, being able to trust in the self, you know. So it's associated with all these foundational basics that one needs. That it's associated with grounding, because the element associated with the Muladhara chakra is earth, which is solid and grounding. And people have picturized it as being reddish in color, right? The second chakra is also something worth working on at this point, because second chakra, Swadhishthana Chakra is the name. It is situated in the sacral area, associated with the sacral plexus, orange in color, and the element is water. So as we know, water is not solid, but it's also not just air that can just kind of fly away anywhere. What water is associated with is movement, your emotional intelligence. If you think about it, water can ability to change. Water is associated with your ability to change. So this chakra is associated with all these qualities, which is additionally what we need in order to successfully transition into the next period. So if you think about it, water, if you put it in a glass or anything like that, it takes that right shape. It kind of fills it. It's okay with that, right? You put it in something else, it's okay with that. So the ability to change is one of the natures associated with water, right? So those are the things we're going to continue to work on. So we're going to learn do a few new different things, as well as do what we were doing last. So the next few weeks are basically a continuation of this, but just expanding on what we're doing, right? So one of the things also that is heat producing and energy, do it again before we start the asana. All right. To your crown of head towards the sky. Lengthen your spine, bring your mind, your focus within yourself into the room, onto the mat, right? And get ready for the class. Now close your eyes and begin to notice your breath as you let your thighs and knees relax. Let the shoulders move away from the ears. Let those relax. Bring your hands to rest on your lap, wherever they might rest in Jnana Mudra. The index finger and thumb together, palms facing up towards the sky. And continue to notice your breath. See where it's at today without any judgment, without changing it. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just be here. And now gradually begin to expand and lengthen your breath. And progressing at your own pace into Dirgha Pranayam or 3-part breath. You know that pretty well now, so go ahead and gently progress into doing your 3-part breath. With your next exhale, come back to normal breathing and open your eyes. And let's do Kapalbhati. So Kapalbhati, last time we started off with 5 repetitions, 3 sets of 5 repetitions. So today let's increase that to each 3 sets of 10 repetitions each, right? I'll just count with my fingers, but you can either follow my pace, or if that is not your pace, then go ahead and do it at your pace. But just do each one set is 10 repetitions, and you're going to do that 3 times. All right. So everybody, I'm going to start now. You start and please do it at your own pace and count at your own pace. But let's warm things up. Okay. All right. Ready? And then after your first set, stop and take a couple of normal breaths. And now we can begin the second set. Take a deep breath in. And come back to normal breath. Like, okay? Yeah. A couple of nice normal breaths. And then let's do our third set, third and last set. So take a deep breath in. And come back to normal breathing. A lot of times doing Kapalbhati breath really gets your lungs and the fluid and everything just really moving. And so sometimes you can, bring up phlegm, or you can, all these kind of things. So that can happen. But that's okay. If you want to do Kapalbhati at your own pace and you think that what we've done is really not enough for you, you can keep counting. You don't have to stop. You should just go at your own pace. So you can go ahead and do 10 reps or 20 reps or 30 reps. I can do 100 and in one set. So it takes some building up, right? People do even more than that sometimes. It takes some building up, but you can do it. If you do it regularly, it works out fine, right? It works out really fine. All right. So let's get back to let's get back to, we forgot to set a sankalpa. So can we take a moment and set your sankalpa before we start our warm-ups? Okay. So just take a moment, focus inward, close your eyes, set your intention for the class. And now open your eyes, bring your hands out to your sides, beginning to do warm-ups. Inhale, look up, arms stretching up to the sky. Exhale, keep the length of the spine, bring the hands to the mat, chin to chest. Inhale up, stretch up, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, keeping the length of the spine, chin to chest, hands to the mat. Inhale up again, look up, stay here for a couple of breaths. And as you stretch up, see if you can allow your thighs and knees to relax. Stretching up, lengthening, inhale, exhale. Inhale here, and with your next exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Really keep that length. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. Chin to chest. Take a couple of breaths here. And then bring your head up to center. Inhale the hand up and exhale to the right. Inhale, right hand up, exhale to the left. Inhale, left, exhale to the right. Inhale, right, exhale to the left. One more time, inhale, exhale to the right, and stay here. Take a couple of breaths and fill this side of the body with fresh air, oxygen. Let the shoulder release away from the ear. And then now inhale up, exhale to the other side. And now fill this side of the body with breath. Really making space. Inhale here, exhale, come up to center. Now inhale up and twist to the left. Inhale up, twist to the right. Inhale, center, twist to the left. Inhale, center, twist to the right. One more time, inhale, center, twist to the left, and stay here for a few breaths. With each inhale, lengthening the spine. With each exhale, seeing if you can twist a little more. Inhale and exhale. Twisting all the way back, releasing the shoulders away from the ears. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale to center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Releasing the shoulders away from the ears as you twist all the way. Beautiful. Inhale up and exhale, hands down to the side. Now let's inhale the arms up and exhale them down to front of you, keeping a very straight back and holding your lower tummy in. Walk your hands forward to wherever you can go today. And then round your back, drop your head. And this time, really fill the back body with breath, really stretching it out. One more inhale. And as you exhale, come back upright. Very nice. Now bring your hands behind you, place them behind you on the mat or floor. Thrust your upper body and your abdomen forward, really stretching the front of your body as you inhale and exhale. Front of your body. You can look up at the ceiling. You can drop your neck back. Just be very careful of your neck. See if you can bring the shoulder blades on the back behind together and still move your shoulders a little bit away from your ears. Don't have them scrunched up near your ears. One more breath here. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, come back upright. Get onto table. Take my socks off here. Knees under your hips. This way. All right. And now, as you inhale, lift the tailbone up, drop the belly button, looking up. Inhale. As you exhale, curl that tailbone in, lift the belly button. Into cat. Exhale, belly button up. One more time. Inhale, tailbone up, looking up. Exhale, curl the tailbone under, chin to chest. And then inhale and come back to neutral spine. Now let's do side stretch. So inhale and neutral spine. Exhale as you look over your left shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale right. One more time. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale right. And come back to center. And now let's just stretch that left foot back. Don't lift, we're not doing balance table. So we're just gonna stretch that left foot back, kind of move your body back and forth so you really stretch your calf muscles out. And then take that left foot towards the right side, cross it over and look over your right shoulder. Breathing in and out, really allowing your lower spine to stretch. And then bring that knee back to meet the right knee. Let's stretch the right foot back. Put your toes down, heel up, and just move your body back and forth. So you can muscle. Very nice. And then cross it over and stretch and look over your left shoulder. Stretching the lower on this side. And then come back to table. And then let's do the upper body twist. So you're going to twist up to the right, to the left. And thread the needle under your right arm. Twist up to the left. And thread your body under your right arm. Thread the needle under the right arm. Very nice. And twist up to the left one more time. And thread under your right shoulder. So, and then come back up to table. There's a kind of a delay. And now let's do it on the right side. So twist up to the right and thread the needle under the left. Twist up to the right and thread the needle under the left. One more time. Twist up to the right and thread the needle under the left. Very nice. And then come back up. And now let's do your hands away from each other and do your hipper and bigger. Next time you're almost in balasana, stop there for a moment and reverse your circles. Reverse the circles, make big circles until you come back to a stand. And now bring your hips to your heels in balasana, and then come on up into up dog. Go back into balasana. Curl your toes under, lift the hips up, down dog. Drop the knees and curl your toes back into balasana. Hips forward, up dog. Back into balasana. Curl the toes up. Under, lift up into down dog. And now walk your dog as you stay for a moment in down dog. Walk your dog. Really stretching your calf muscles, heels moving towards the mat. Pushing your body away to the back, holding your lower belly in. And then drop the knees and come back to table. From table, right? From table, we're going to kind of lie down on our backs. Just lie down straight on your back for a minute. Feel the whole mat. And we're going to do the belly squeeze and all that, like what we did the last time. So now bend your knees, put your feet flat on the floor. Okay. Now put your hands on your lower belly. Hands on your lower belly, right? Squeeze that lower belly and tilt your pelvis backwards, the small of your back on the mat, right? And then let go, relax. Now inhale, and as you exhale, squeeze your lower belly, tilt the pelvis back so that the small of your back touches the mat. Very nice. And let go. And let's try it again. So squeeze the lower belly, tilt the pelvis back, small back on the mat, and let go. All right, now we're going to add another step to this. So I got hiccups. Inhale here, squeeze the lower belly, tilt the pelvis back, and now put your hands under your ribs, just where your ribs end, right? And squeeze that upper belly. All right, and release. So this time when you squeeze the upper belly, what you're going to do is let your hands and elbows, show everything, head, everything stay. Your elbows and shoulders stay on the floor, but you're just going to lift your head up. So if you want to watch me once, just watch me. So I'm going to squeeze my lower belly, tilt the pelvis, put my hands on the upper belly, keeping my arms where they are. I'm going to inhale here, and as I exhale, I'm going to lift my head up, squeezing the upper belly. And then relax. Okay, so I'm gonna have to stop and take a drink of water because I'm hiccuping. If anybody needs water, please feel free to get that. I think all the people who are not in class are thinking of me. That's why I'm getting hiccups. They're like, oh, we're not in class. Okay, so now let's do that again. So we're going to do a mini sit-up, right? Put your hands, we understand the lower belly now. So put your hands on the upper belly. Now squeeze the lower belly, tilt your pelvis backward, and as you squeeze the upper belly, lift the head up and down. All right, now this time I want to lift my head, shoulders, and elbows up, okay? All right, so ready? Squeeze the lower belly, tilt the pelvis back, hands on the upper belly. While you squeeze the upper belly, lift the head, shoulders, and elbows off the floor. That's your sit-up right here, really using your upper belly, and relax. Take a deep breath here. Side out. Take another one if you need to. And let's do that sit up one more time. Right? Hands are on the upper belly. Squeeze the lower belly, tilt the pelvis back, squeeze the upper belly as you lift hands, shoulders, elbows off the floor, chin to chest, and let go. Very nice. Beautiful. All right. Now turn over, lift yourself up, come back to table. So coming back to table. All right. This is where we need blocks. So we're going to do a lot of our things with blocks today. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Right. So let's be on blocks. Okay. So you notice our table is a little different because we have blocks under our hands. All right. Now from table, bring your left foot. I'm going to take one block away so it can be seen. Bring your foot up to between your blocks, right? And here we're getting into a lunge, right? So walk your front left foot ahead a little bit so that you're in a lunge, in a low lunge, right? Walk your blocks ahead a little bit if you need to, right? And then go back and forth. Back and forth, really stretching the front of your back leg and the back of your front leg, keeping the blocks where they are. And then next time you come forward, stay right here, hands on the block. Now, engage your lower belly as you lift that left arm up and twist up to the left. Twist up to the left. Engage your hips, engage your lower belly. Stay here in a twist for a moment and bring it down. All right. Now, keeping your legs the way they are, lift the arms up into Anjaneyasana and drop your belly, keeping your lower belly engaged. Drop your hips rather, keeping the lower. Yes, beautiful. Anjaneyasana, breathe in here. As you breathe out, bring the hands back. All right. Now we're going to move the blocks away a little bit and do our lizard pose. So open your hip up into lizard. And bring your blocks here, back in position. Lift the left knee off the floor and step back into down dog. And here we have a very different feel of a down dog, okay? So with your hands on the blocks, lift up into down dog, Now see how this down dog is different, okay? Hold your lower belly in. Keep your feet hip width apart, so move, yeah, a little apart. And see whether this down dog allows you to drop your head down a little bit, bring your tailbone up a little bit, and really hold your little lower belly in. Very nice, beautiful. From this down dog, drop back down to table. Bring your right foot in between your blocks, right? Move the blocks and walk the right foot up ahead a little more so you come into your lunge. And then go back and forth in your low lunge, back and forth, low lunge. One more time, back and forth. And then next time you come forward, stay here. And we're gonna do a twist to the right side. Yeah, that's right. Very nice, beautiful. Stay in the twist for a moment. Really twisting away to the right. Very nice. Come back down to low lunge. Move those blocks away a little bit as you open up into lizard. Utthanaprasthasan. Lizard, open up into lizard. And then come back into the lunge. With your hands still on the blocks, lift the back knee off the floor, step back into down dog. And then walk your feet up to the front. I want you guys to walk up to the front and turn the blocks so you have the highest, the longest part facing up, right? And your Uttanasana, I want you to do it with your hands on the blocks, your head hanging low, and your belly, lower belly, a little tight. See how this feels. Very nice job. Now, engage your belly as you roll up one vertebra at a time and come to standing. In front, coming up to the front of your mat. Let's inhale the arms up and stretch up. Tadasana, right? And then exhale as you swan down, hands on the blocks. Inhale up one more time, Tadasana, arms all the way up. And then bring the hands down to your heart in Anjali Mudra. Bring your hands to your hips. Hands to the hips. Lower belly tucked in, pubic bone rising up, tailbone moving down. Hands on the hips. Bend both the knees and step back with your left foot into 45 foot. So move up this way, Kathy. Yeah. Step back into a 45-degree angle. So left foot is 45-degree angle to the front of the mat. Your hips are facing forward between warrior one, pubic bone up, tailbone down. See if you can get your elbows to face back. So you bring the shoulder blades on your back together. Right? And this is how, and then bend your front knee. Right? Warrior one, leg position. Tailbone moving down, pubic bone up, lower belly in. Now inhale as you bring your arms up, warrior one. Stay in warrior one. Lift your toes of the front foot. And then put them down. press into the outer edge of the back foot and bend your front knee. Warrior one, inhale and exhale. And now straighten, bring your hips back, bring your hands back to your hips, getting ready for Parshvottanasana. So you're going to inhale here. As you exhale, bend halfway, bring the blocks to wherever is comfortable for you, keeping that front knee straight. So front knee should not be bent at all. It should be straight. Blocks should be wherever your hands reach, right? And now, holding your lower tummy in, I want you to outwardly rotate your right hip and left hip. They don't move at all. You just outwardly rotate them a little bit. In this position, while you're trying to outwardly rotate, you should watch your knee. Make sure it does not cause any discomfort to your knee, okay? Because our knees are straight here, not bent. So you have to be very careful. Another breath here. Come back up into warrior one. And now I want you to put your hands on your hips and turn to your left. Turn all the toes to your left and bring your blocks with you. All the toes to your left. So now you are facing to the left side of your mat. Look at where your toes are and see if every toe is facing the same side as your body. And bring both the blocks in front of you. All right? So let's do a little bit of stretching of the inner thigh muscles. So bend your right knee, keep the left straight. You might want to face me just so because this is something new. Actually, Brunal, you should face me. Sonia, I don't know if you want to, if you can see me, you can stay the same way, okay? Or yes, that is fine too. But so keeping your all your toes facing forward, pressing into the outer edge of your feet, right? Outer edge. Straighten, bend the other knee, straighten. So your body's straight. You're only bending the knee side to side, just so that we give a little bit of warm up over here, right? Because we're standing up like this. We haven't really stretched this part. One more time. And now come to center. Hands on the hips. Inhale here, leading with your chest. Bend forward halfway. So you can keep your hands on your chest or on your thighs, whatever works good for you. And if you can, bring your hands down to your blocks, right? Keep the blocks under your, like, yeah, your hands should be shoulder width apart. So hands should not be too near each other, but not too far either. Show lower belly in, tilt your pelvis back and bring the upper belly in. While you're in the wide-legged forward bend, do that because that's going to really straighten your back and your tailbone is reaching towards the back while the crown of your head is reaching forward. And the eyes are gazing down at the floor. Beautiful, very nice. Now, here you really have to hold your belly in. You have to squeeze your buttocks muscles, bring your hands back to your hips and come slowly back up. Beautiful, very nice. Stay here for a moment, take a breath in and out. And now turn your left foot to the left and bring your right foot into a one on the other side, right? This other side, right? Mm-hmm. Warrior one on the other side. It's a different way of getting into it. So pubic bone moving up, tailbone moving down, you want to bring front foot, right? Then bend your front knee, lift your hands up, warrior one here. Lift the toes of the left foot, put them back down, really engage your tummy. Bend that front foot, warrior one. Really hold on to it. Push, pressing into both feet. Warrior one here. As you straighten the front hand, bring the front knee, bring the hands to your hips. Really engage your tummy as you bend forward with a straight back. And then put your hands on the blocks. And you can keep them in any position. You can keep them tall, or you can actually keep them tall. I'd like everybody just to keep them tall, because I want you to outwardly rotate both the hips. There's no real movement. You're just trying, you're just picturizing your hips. So that kind of helps you to squeeze your glutes a little bit. Please be mindful about your knees in this position. You might want to, but stay here for a moment, really grounding your feet into the ground, holding your tummy tight. Beautiful. Come back up. Hands on your hips and step that foot little by little up to meet your left foot, right? Come to the front of your mat. And now I'm going to change directions, because I don't want to face, I don't want my back to be facing you, but you guys stay where you are, right? And from here, now going to step back with your left foot. You can stay there. Yeah. You do need your blocks. So you're going to step back with your left foot. You'll see what how it is done at the back, and you'll see me in the front. And turn all your toes to face that way. Now I know we're kind of doing this round around the mat, but because this is the first time, I just like you to face me. Kathy, you know it, so you don't have to, but just bring your blocks in front of you. Again, bend down like we did before, hands on the blocks, tailbone leading back, crown of the head leaning forward, holding your whole belly in. Very nice. Now, bend both knees a little bit and bring your hands on your hips, and not hips, I mean the thighs. So bend your knees a little bit, bring your hands on your thighs. Kathy, you may not know this one. Do you want to turn so you can watch me? Yeah. So bending your knees, your hands on your thighs, your body upright. So the body should come slowly upright. There we go. Yes. So keeping your knees bent, you're kind of bent like this, right? Little bit bent. This is kind of how you look. And from here, what you're going to do is keeping your tummy in, tailbone feeling down. You're just going to bring your left shoulder towards your right knee. Kind of a twist. Come back up straight. Elbows need to be bent, okay? Elbows bent. Elbows are bent. And then your right shoulder comes to your left thigh and then back up, right? So you should feel a nice stretch at the sides, at the back and sides when you do this, right? And let me just show you, that was very good, guys, but I do want to show you some details so that next time you can, pay attention to that. So while your knees are bent like this, right? You want to hold your tummy in and everything. Your hands, place them so your fingers are facing inside. So don't keep your hands like this or like this. You want the hands so the fingers are inside, right? Your elbows are bent. Okay? Your pelvis is automatically twists back when you do this. And then your left shoulder goes to the right knee, keeping the elbows bent. That's good, much better. And right shoulder goes to the left knee, keeping the elbows bent. And then come back up straight. And now bring your hands back down here, your wide-legged forward bend. Hold your tummy in, bring your hands to your hips and slowly come upright. Very nice job, guys. And now heel toe your feet together and just shake it out. All right. Now you go down to the floor.
Which way should I go?
So I think you can see with your head that way,
Okay.
right? Yeah. So lie down on the floor. Just feel the mat for a bit. And then bend your knees, put your feet flat on the floor. Okay, now keeping your upper arms on the floor, bend your elbows, let your palms face each other and your fingers point up to the ceiling, right? Okay, we're gonna do a bridge, but we're not gonna do a flowing, we are gonna do a flow, but without the arms. But the movement we're gonna utilize here is you're gonna squeeze the lower belly, tilt the pelvis back, squeeze the upper belly, and then push your hips up and down, and then relax. Right? So you're going to do that same movement. And while you lift up, you're also going to squeeze your glute, your buttocks muscles, your thighs. Okay. So lower belly tight, pelvic back, upper belly tight, squeeze buttocks and hips, lift up, stay up there for a moment, pushing into your upper arms and shoulders, stay up there. One more breath and breath in and out. How does that feel to you, Kathy?
Feels good.
It feels good, right?
Yeah,
No,
feels
no,
really good.
no discomfort.
No, none at all.
Okay, that's good. All right, let's do it one more time. We're going to hold it up to the count of 10, right? So squeeze the lower belly, tilt the pelvis back, squeeze the upper belly, lift those hips up. Pushing down into your upper arms, shoulders, your feet, as really, keep the pelvis in position, squeeze the buttocks, keep it up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful, and release. All right. So bring the right foot on the mat and bring your knees together. Just relax and release the back. Now move the knees away from each other and lower both the knees to the left and then lower both the knees to the right. They don't have to touch the floor. In fact, they probably won't touch the floor right now because you have your feet pretty close to your buttocks. So just move them from side to side. Release. Does that hurt you in any way?
Nope, that's good. Feels good.
And now come to a nice standstill. Very nice. Now bring your knees to your chest side a little bit, massaging your lower back. And then inhale here. And as you exhale, bring your chin to chest and lift that chin towards the knee. Hold it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale as you release. Move the hips from side to side if you need to again. Inhale. And as you exhale, lift the chin. Lift the chin to chest and lift the forehead towards the knees. Releasing the shoulders away from the ears. Hold it there. And side. And let your feet come back to the ground. Right foot to the right edge of the mat, left foot to the left edge of the mat. Bring the knees together. As far as they'll go. They may not touch, but that's okay. Very nice. Now, what I'd like you to do is bring the knees to the chest and then bring both the knees. So right knee to the right armpit, left knee to the left armpit, right? Now put under the knees rather than on top of the lower leg. Put your hands underneath. Yeah. Very nice. And now in this position, see if you can raise the soles of your feet to the ceiling. Keeping the knees bent, raise the soles of your feet to the ceiling. Very nice. This is called happy baby pose. So you can keep your hands right here where they are, or you can bring them to your ankles or wherever up, they might go up there. If you want to bring them to your ankles, you can even bring them to the soles of your feet if you want. Wherever your hands might go today is fine. So ankle right here, even the soles of your feet if you want. And in this position, see if you can move a little bit to the left and right. Just like how we do with knees to the chest, move a little bit to the left and right. Right, like this, happy baby pose. There we go, very nice. And then release the hands, bend the feet back down, and bring them back down to the floor. Very nice, beautiful. Your knees on a little bit. Okay, very good. Now let's do the twist. So arms out to the side. And drop the knees to whichever side you want to. Yeah, with your hands. Yeah, you got it. Feel the release. You can look to whichever side you want to. When you're ready, bring your feet back up to center. This twist is definitely easier to do if your knees are to your chest and then you lower them. Or some people find that easier. Some people find just dropping the knees easier. Just depends on whatever you feel like doing today. And bring them back up. Put your feet flat on the floor. And now get ready for Shavasana. So straighten your legs, lie flat on the ground, take whatever you need for Shavasana. Take a couple of deep breaths and sigh them out. Yeah, that'd be nice. Relax. Give your body permission to relax. And really very different, hard workout. So really, you really deserve to let go and relax. There you go. I can move that over and relax. So now focus on your left foot. Relax the foot, the toes, the heel, and the ankle. Just completely letting them go. Relax the lower leg, the knee, the upper leg, and the thigh, completely letting them go. Just releasing it deeply into the mat. Now relax the lower right foot. Put this. See how that feels. Right, and see if it allows, because so it keeps your hip from rotating outward too much. See if that helps. Relax the right foot, the toes, the heel, and the ankle. Completely letting go. Relax the lower leg, the knee, the thigh, and the hip. Just releasing them into the mat, completely relaxed. Relax the left hand, fingers, thumb, palm, and wrist. Completely releasing them into the mat. Relax the lower arm, the elbow, the upper arm, and the shoulder. Completely letting them go, falling into the mat. Relax the right hand, fingers and thumb, palm and wrist. Releasing them into the mat. Relax the lower arm, the elbow, upper arm and shoulder. Just completely letting them go. Relax the lower back and the lower abdomen. Releasing all those muscles and letting go. Relax the middle back and middle abdomen. Letting these muscles completely release and let go. Relax the upper back and the chest and the shoulders. releasing them into the ground, completely relaxed. Relax the neck, the head, letting the back of the head just release into the support that you have for your. Relax the chin, the cheeks and the cheekbones and the ears and the earlobes, just letting go. Relax the upper and lower lips, and let the tongue and the teeth completely relax in the mouth. Relax the forehead, allowing the lines to disappear. Relax the nose, the bridge of the nose, and the nostrils. Just letting them go. Relax the left and right eyebrows and the eyelashes. And let the eyes sink deeply into their sockets, wiping away any lines around them. Completely relaxed. Relax the brain. Give the brain permission to just let go. Let this relaxation move all the way down the spine to the tailbone, allowing the spine and the muscles around it to completely let go and relax. Give permission to all the organs to let go, float, become light, floating downwards and relaxed. The whole body completely relaxed. Slowly begin to deepen your breath, bringing energy from the tips of your toes to your head. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Move your head from side to side, mindfully and gently. Bend your elbows, bend your knees. Make any movements that you need to awaken your body and bring it back to the present. Breathing deeply. When you're ready, turn to one side, using your hands to support your head, and stay there for a moment as you reflect on how your body feels. Reflect on your sankalpa. And when you're ready, use your hands to help you up. Come into a comfortable seated position. And if it's possible, keeping your eyes closed, or if not, at least your focus and gaze inward. We're going to say an Om. So hands on your lips. Take a deep inhale. Bring your hands in front of your heart in Anjali Mantra, keeping your eyes closed or inward. Bow your head. Thank yourself, your body, mind, and spirit. Thank the environment for supporting you and enabling you in your yoga practice today. Move forth into your week with humility, grace, and peace. Namaste. Ah,
That was good.
that was good.
That was really good.
You definitely really relaxed today.
Good. Glad you could tell.
I saw you like letting go.
And I was not sleeping.
No, I didn't think you were sleeping, but you were very, very in the zone. I'm
That's
just gonna
good.
stop the recording.